Nature is constantly surprising us with its extraordinary beauty and power. But even amidst these natural wonders, human beings continue to stand out with their own unique brand of eccentricity. In this series, we will explore the fascinating intersection of human behavior and natural phenomena.
A man is carefully stacking cups together, one on top of the other. He is using a precise and methodical approach, ensuring that each cup is perfectly aligned and balanced. His hands are steady, and his movements are deliberate. Here's how someone could topple a red brick tower with a huge hammer. We're imagining a freestanding tower, not part of a building or wall. The weaker the mortar holding the bricks together, the easier this will be. This is a classic ring toss game. It takes a combination of skill, practice, and a bit of luck to be successful. Here's how those skilled workers are able to land those rings. It appears these young men are descending a very steep and exposed section of a mountain using a series of ladders, which is definitely not for the faint of heart. A thin layer of water accumulates on the salt flat, creating a surreal mirror-like effect that perfectly reflects the sky and clouds above. This nearly 300-meter-long ladder-like structure was built for a parkour competition in 2017. It boasts a vertical drop of 150 meters.
The mirrors used on the facade are high-quality, reflective panels. These panels were carefully installed on the building's exterior, creating a continuous, mirrored surface. The result is a truly remarkable structure that appears to disappear into the desert landscape, creating a mesmerizing illusion.
Lightning strikes the Eiffel Tower very frequently. In fact, it is struck by lightning an average of 10 times per year. This is because the tower is the highest point in Paris, and it is made of iron, which is a very conductive metal. Volcanoes are fascinating and powerful geological formations that have captivated humans for centuries. They are essentially vents or openings in the Earth's crust that allow molten rock, ash, and gases to escape from deep within the planet's interior. These eruptions can be incredibly destructive, but they also play a crucial role in shaping the Earth's landscape and even its atmosphere. These eruptions are much more violent and can eject ash, gas, and rock fragments into the air with tremendous force. Lava flows can destroy everything in their path, including homes, infrastructure, and vegetation. Ashfall can blanket large areas, causing respiratory problems, damaging crops, and disrupting transportation. Volcanic gases can be toxic and pose a threat to human health. While volcanoes can be destructive, they also provide several benefits. Volcanic ash can break down to form fertile soil, which is ideal for agriculture. Geothermal energy, which is heat derived from the Earth's interior, can be harnessed to generate electricity. Volcanic activity can create valuable mineral deposits such as gold, silver, and copper. The young man in the image is trying to blow up a basketball with a hammer. He is holding the hammer in his right hand and the basketball in his left hand. After repeated blows, the immense pressure proved too much for the basketball to bear. The ball finally exploded, sending rubber and air flying in all directions. Roller coasters rely on gravity and momentum to propel the train along the track. The initial climb up the lift hill builds potential energy, which is converted to kinetic energy as the train descends. Designers carefully calculate forces like G-forces and centripetal force to ensure rider safety and comfort.
The people are densely packed together, forming a large, uniform crowd. The lines seem to be organized in a grid-like pattern. There are trees and other vegetation scattered throughout the area. The dominant feature is the large expanse of sand dunes. These are formed by the wind and can be constantly shifting. There are some patches of vegetation, likely shrubs and grasses, that are able to survive in the harsh desert environment. There appear to be some rocky outcrops. These could be sandstone or limestone formations, depending on the geology of the area. Landslides can occur when heavy rainfall saturates the soil, causing it to become unstable and slide down a slope. They can also be triggered by earthquakes or other geological events. In this particular case, the road is completely impassable, and it will likely take significant effort and resources to repair it. Landslides can cause serious damage to infrastructure, property, and even human life. Haboobs typically form in areas with dry, hot air. They often occur near thunderstorms. As the storm's cold downdraft hits the ground, it spreads outward, picking up dust and sand. Strong winds then carry the dust and sand, creating a towering wall of dust. The sharp divide between the two waters is caused by differences in density. Salt water is denser than fresh water, so it tends to sink below the freshwater layer. This creates a visible boundary where the two water masses meet. This phenomenon is not unique to the Gulf of Alaska and Copper River. Similar contrasts can be seen where other large rivers meet the ocean, depicts a striking contrast between saltwater and freshwater. While not explicitly mentioned in the Quran, it does allude to the creation of the earth and the heavens, and the separation of waters. Here are some relevant Quranic verses. Surah Ar-Rahman, 55-1920. He released the two seas, meeting side by side, between them is a barrier they cannot transgress. Mammatus clouds are a type of cloud formation that is characterized by its unique pouch-like or cellular structure hanging down from the underside of a cloud, typically a cumulonimbus or anvil cloud. The image shows a worker boarding a ship from the land. He is doing this by using the ship's ladder that is attached to the side of the ship. The ladder is lowered to the ground, and the worker is able to climb up it to board the ship. Gangways are commonly used for boarding ships, especially in situations where the ship is docked at a pier or wharf. They provide a safe and stable way for people to board and disembark the ship. This is an example of skilled labor. Skilled labor refers to work that requires specialized training, knowledge, and experience to perform. They possess a deep understanding of their craft and have honed specific skills through practice and experience. The car in the image is navigating a challenging off-road terrain. It appears to be a four-wheel drive, 4WD vehicle designed for off-roading. The extra traction provided by four-wheel drive allows these vehicles to conquer steep inclines that would be impossible for a two-wheel drive vehicle. It emits a high-powered laser beam. The wand is quickly moved in a circular pattern. The laser beam reflects off the surface of an object, creating a 3D point cloud.